Good morning. Welcome to the Center for Spiritual Living, North Metro. I'm Reverend Michael Torfey.
I'm Reverend Valerie Torpey.
I'm Sheila Fawson.
I'm Greg Fawson. We do the production and broadcast.
I'm Dr. Ernestine Garcia, and I'll be doing the readings today.
And I'm Robin Hackett, your inspirational music for the week.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
Good morning.
Would you start us with it?
I would. So I just invite you to take a nice, deep, cleansing breath. Breathe it in and breathe it out. As we recognize the one power, the one presence, the one life, that is the life of each and all of us. That is the life of everything and everyone. That is the life of this service today as it unfolds in absolute perfection. So I'm just so grateful to know the presence of God, grateful for all these lovely people that are here with us today as we present this message, and just so grateful for all of the good that is in our lives and for this service as it unfolds. And so I just let it go, and together we say, it's so
So it is. Robin,
Yes.
you ready to go for it?
Yes.
All right.
I will make a quiet place. A quiet place within my heart. And I will wait upon the Lord. Wait upon the Lord. Yes, I will make a quiet place. A quiet place within my mind. And I will wait upon the Lord. Wait upon the Lord. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still and know. Yes, I will make a quiet place. A quiet place within my heart. And I will wait upon the Lord. Wait upon the Lord. Yes, I will make a quiet place. A quiet place within my heart. And I will wait upon the Lord. Wait upon the Lord. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still, my soul, be still. Be still and know. Yes, I will make a quiet place. I will make a quiet place. I will make a quiet place.
Oh, I was in that quiet place.
It was too. It's like, oh no, I have to do something.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Thank you. We look forward to your next song.
Yes.
We got some business to take care of right now.
Okay.
But yes, I'm going to read our purpose statement. The purpose of our spiritual community is to be a spiritual community, to be supportive to all those who are seeking support, to practice and live unconditional love, to be non-judgmental and forgiving, to embrace oneness, to join all others who want to co-create a world that works for everyone, all cultures, all races, all sexual orientations, and all life. And I invite you to say with me, and so it is. Yay. So like us and check in on Facebook at CSL North Metro. You can check out our website, cslnorthmetro.org. You can go to contact us on the website to add yourself to the email list. And you can request prayers on the website, and we'll pray on them all week. And there's always, I think there's a new blog out there. If there's not, there soon will be. But I was looking through them the other day, and there are really quite a lot to choose from. So there's always inspirational reading out there as well. So you'll find other stuff out there too if you check us out. Today's title is 3 and Me. And so actually, I got that title from Reverend Michael, and we talked it over, and we decided it should be 3 as me. And then when I did it all in graphics, I forgot. So we're actually talking about 3 as me, and then you'll find out why. Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Hello, everyone. It must be time for affirmations and the readings. So I'll wait till the affirmations come up, and then we will begin. Okay. Affirmations for the week of October 13, 2024, written for us by Stephen Anthony. Please repeat after me. Every day I live in the grace of God.
Every day I live in the grace of God.
I embrace Spirit's oneness with all of my being.
I embrace Spirit's oneness with all of my being.
Limitless opportunities are present in all my experiences.
Limitless opportunities are present in all my experiences.
The universe works for my highest and best good now.
The universe works for my highest and best good now.
I live fully in the present moment.
I live fully in the present moment.
The presence of the divine is my foundation.
The presence of the divine is my foundation.
And together we say, and so it is.
So it is.
Okay, well, the readings that the Reverends have selected for us this morning is from Collected Essays of George Bendel. Love holds us together. We know that only when we get the debris out of the way and allow the pure, unadulterated living, loving God to express through us, everything is good. The rest is just a theory. We're so very glib when we say God is love. But the only way we know whether God is love is when our arms are around each other. I've learned that when I feel blue, I could put my arms around a child, and then in that sweet innocence, they hug me back. I can feel God hugging me back. That's the only way we know about it. But usually, we just fling out statements like God is love. It reminds me of the young man who said to his lady intended, I love you. You're beautiful. Will you fly away with me and marry me? She looked at him and said, will you give up everything for me? He said, oh, yes. Then she said, will you always be at my side? He says, oh, yeah. And then she said, will you throw yourself from the highest mountain into the raging sea for me? He said, no. She looked at him and said, I thought you said you loved me, that you'd give up everything for me. He said, yes, but my love is an undying love. John Powell of Loyola Marymount, a Jesuit priest, has said that love is sharing, caring, supporting, and allowing for growth. God shares, cares, supports, and allows us to grow with a permissive self-willingness that yields all there is to us. When we yield angers, fears, and resentments, then the universe yields more to us. The rest is mere theory. I read a book years ago on the ways and powers of love. After 20 years, the author had 360 and said they were more. But it is still one and the same thing. And sometimes I think it's something we don't know anything about. We're so prone in our practice and teaching to study techniques, to study methods, and to forget there is a feeling. We can pray, we can treat, we can repeat affirmations until we're blue in the face. But without love, there is nothing. And so it is, we find that when we are not living the life we feel we would like to live and are riddled with fears, we age and curl up, have insomnia, and finally have to go to church in order to catch up on our sleep. But when we express love, we find that our face, our skin, our hair, our eyes take on a vitality, a glow, and so we live more and we love more. And together we say,
And so it is.
Thank you so much for that.
Yes.
thank you.
Ah. So now we have the one and only Robin Hackett.
Yay.
The words I have to say may well be simple, but they're true. Until you give your love, there is nothing more that we can do. Love is what we've come here for. Love is the opening door. No one could offer you more. Do you know what I mean? Have your eyes really seen? You say it's very hard to leave behind the life we knew. But there's no other way, and now it's really up to you. Love is what we've come here for. Love The words I have to say may well be simple, but they're true. Until you give your love, there's nothing more that we can do. Love is what we came here for. Love is the opening door. No one could offer you more. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
That was just intriguing. That's not the word. It was mystical.
Yeah,
Ah,
I love that.
yeah, it's really beautiful, and I love the sound of your voice.
Yeah.
It's just lovely.
You
Thank
seem to
you.
be in a special place. You seem to be in a special place today.
Well, and I've been through a lot and just growing through a lot. So it affects my voice and how I deliver. And
Yeah, well, it's obvious that there's good things happening in your life.
I am working these principles, you guys.
Yeah, right.
That's the way to do it.
So it's our turn to teach now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Ah, that was good. I really like that song.
Me too.
So when this title came to me, the first thing that came to mind was a youthful experience I had. I just finished my sophomore year in high school, and I joined the AA baseball team, summer baseball team. AA is below AAA. AAA is like one step away from the major leagues. AA is just, we want to see what you got. So the first assignment I got to pitch, I pitched a no-hitter. And that's not an easy thing to do. And it's just something that is fun to brag about because not everybody has that experience. And each time I pitched the ball, and the umpire would say strike one. That was like manna from heaven for me, because all I knew was I needed two more, and they did come, and it was glorious for a pitcher to strike out a lot of people or throw an almost perfect game. I walked two, and I compared this to like life, and a pitcher is the positive aspect of the team because it's totally in his control, her control of what is going to happen with that ball when it's hit. So the way I see it is 3 strikes. Let's use the word worry. 3 strikes and worry is up to bat. So strike one, I deny it is anything. I deny that worry has any control or has any part of my life. Strike two, I know it has power, that I have power over this thing. And strike three, I'm free of worry. And to me, that is like the ultimate good that I could experience as a human being. And if you want to talk baseball as a pitcher, because the other team, sadly, has to experience the other side of that coin. But they get to become witnesses to what took place, a miracle for me, because throwing a no-hitter isn't something that happens all the time. So today is the 13th, and it reminds me of my mom, because she was born on the 31st, but there's something about the 1 and 3 and the 3 and 1 that is very profound in our teaching, because for her it was the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. That's just one thing happening. The Father looking over us, the Son come here to teach us, and the Holy Ghost, we get to understand what the teaching was, that we're free of anything that keeps us from being our total self. So I want to talk about our symbol. I like to bring it up every once in a while, just to think it, bring it back alive in our lives, because the symbol is very clear, and it falls in line with a lot of religions where 3 is a holy number. The 3 in our teaching is spirit, soul, and body. So when you see our symbol, it's a circle, which stands for no beginnings, no end, eternality, the eternal life of God, always present, always manifesting, always growing, always expanding. So the circle is eternality. Now there's the circle is divided into 3 horizontal parts. So you have the top part, which is soul, and soul for spirit. Excuse me, spirit for us is God, the one power, the one presence, that which is everywhere, that which created us, that which is us. So we tap into that power and presence, and it moves us into where we can speak our word from that power and presence. So the first section of the circle, from up with a line underneath it, is soul, the power of our word. So when we speak our word, it goes into this second part, which is soul. I'm mixing the two up, and I apologize. Spirit is the word. Soul is the means by which the word can be manifest. When you speak your word into soul, it has no what's the word I'm looking for? Has no volition. It took a long time to get that word out. It has no volition of its own. It just creates whatever was put into it. So it's a power, but it's a power that responds to our thinking, our word, our process of creating. And finally, the bottom part of the circle with the 3 sections, the bottom section is the manifestation, that which you spoke your word into the soul, and it created for us to experience. Now, there's one other part of this process, and that's a V that starts at the top and goes down into its point at the bottom. And this represents the descending power of the 3 sections of the symbol. What am I doing?
Well, I apologize. It's got to be our new computer because everything else seems to be fine, but we're just jumpy, and so I think it's really hard to concentrate on us right now. So just do your best here. And
So why don't you take over?
well, so when and I really apologize for that. I've taken this computer back several times, and they tell me it's okay, and it's been working, and now it apparently isn't. So the way I like to talk about this is seed soil plants. So the idea is the seed. And so that is when we have ideas, then whatever idea we have is like whatever seed we plant. Because I don't plant a flower seed and get a tomato. And if we're thinking about what we don't want, if we're thinking about what's going wrong in our lives, we're going to create more of that because we're constantly planting those seeds of what's going on in our lives.
Yeah.
And so it goes through the soul, which is like putting it in the dirt. And as we put our intention in that, if we put it into soil that's not fertile, we're not really going to get much of a plant from it. And so as we plant that idea of the thing that we want to create, and then we start thinking, oh, well, I don't know if this is going to happen or not. Oh, well, I don't know if I'm capable of doing this or not, or I don't know if this is going to. As we do that, we're already not putting it into the fertile soil. So we talk about this all the time, and yet it's really important that we continue to talk about it and continue to remember it, because I find myself thinking about things I don't want. And then how am I surprised when I get what I didn't want, because that's what I was concentrating on. And so I really like the idea of talking about it this way because I'm a gardener, but also I think it's really easy to understand that you've got to plant the thing that you want, and then you have to nurture it.
Yes.
And as you nurture it, and I nurture my ideas in spiritual practice. I nurture my ideas in having this service every week. I nurture my ideas taking classes. I nurture my ideas when we're meditating and praying together. I nurture my ideas just by thinking about how they're going to manifest in the creative way that I do want. And then we get to the plant, the outcome of what the idea was. And we have to continue to water it, and we have to continue to let it grow. And then we get the thing that we desire. So for me, that makes it a lot easier to understand. We're constantly thinking. And so that's every time we have another thought, then we're putting another seed into the ground, and another seed into the ground, and another seed into the ground. And as we begin to realize that most of those thoughts that run through our heads are not necessarily the things that we want to manifest, we begin to learn how to strain out the thoughts that we don't want to manifest and begin to focus on what we do want. Begin to focus on what we want for ourselves, what we want for our relationships, what we want for our families, what we want for our neighbors, what we want for the world.
Yes.
And obviously, we're not the only ones manifesting, so we don't get to decide all of the things that happen all over the planet, but we do get to concentrate on how we how we are ourselves, what we hold for ourselves. As I'm listening to all of the commercials that are on now for the elections, there are some that I have occasionally let just really irritate me because I know they're lying. And so my job is to focus on what I do want, focus on the thing that I am going for, the thing that I want to create in my life, that I want to create on the planet, and focus on that. And if I start focusing on the things on the TV that I don't like, that I don't want, then I'm giving them energy to create. And I certainly don't want to give negative energy out for creation. So it's really important for us to, I remember too, Ernest Holmes talks about after we put that plant in, we have to pull the weeds out around it. And that's all those negative thoughts. If we let those grow, they'll snuff out our idea. They'll snuff out our plant. And so that's where we start minding our mind. We pull those weeds of thoughts out that we don't want. And we nurture the things that we do want. And we nurture the things that we do care about. And that's how we create. And I think that makes it so much easier to understand. Wow, what I'm thinking about does matter. Wow, the words that come out of my mouth do matter. And so that's for me the easiest way for me to understand it. And
That's nice job.
so go ahead.
So again, if you're new to this teaching, go on to our website and search for the Science of Mind symbol, because it's a powerful symbol, what it represents. It's like creation in this simple form, how to see creation, how we are creators, and how our oneness with God, and using the power of these three different ideas that we are spirit, soul, and body. It's one thing taking place, but it's broken down into three, so we have an understanding of how creation takes place. And it's always powerful for me to understand that. And there's certain times I need to be reminded of it, because I can forget what the basic teaching of our Centers for Spiritual Living is. And it's all simple. It's all in that simple symbol. We put our word into the law responds, and it's whatever our word was is manifest into our life. Seems pretty simple, doesn't it? Well, there's all the other garbage that we have to go through to keep the word safe, to keep it empowered. So I'd like to do a little exercise before we conclude our part of this service.
Before you start that, I don't think that symbol's on our website, but I will put it out there. So if you
Okay.
don't see it the first time, cslnorthmetro.org. I don't know exactly where I'm going to put it, and there were several pages, but I will put it there because it's a very valuable tool and would be good to have there.
Yes, it's an extremely powerful way of seeing how creation takes place. And thank you for doing that, Valerie. So I'm going to invite you, whether you're new to this teaching or you're an old timer, just to go with the flow, because we can use different methods to empower the spiritual aspect of who we are. So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. Let go of all that preceded this moment, and just see this moment for all it's worth, for its ability to create, for its ability to free us of anything we no longer want in our lives. So just picture yourself as this powerful being come to earth to recognize who it is and what it has to do. What is its purpose? Where can this being serve? And just know your oneness with the infinite, eternal life of God. And embrace whatever you're experiencing right now. Embrace it. If it's something you want, empower it. If it's something you want to release, simply say, go. You have no power over me. You cannot exist in my world. And let it go.
Mhm.
And just, I want you to see a place that is sacred to you. You can make it up. It can be a place that you already know what it is. But just simply see yourself in this place. And this place is your freedom. This place is where you embark on this creative way of living, knowing that this place is the first stage of creation. It's spirit. This place that you see that you're at is spirit. And as you settle into this place, I want you to see something you desire, you wish to desire, come to you as an experience in your life. What is that thing that you want to embrace, get rid of, or any other thing? What is it that you want to empower in this moment? Now give it a name. It can be anything. It can be a sentence. It can be one word. But give it a name. Until this name, I free myself of anything unwanted in my life so I can embrace this which I am created in this moment. And see this thing, this place, as falling into a vast, infinite world, universe of creativity. And almost like a blender, see it all mixing up together. And see yourself experiencing this thing that you created. How does it make you feel to have manifested this thing in your life? Give it your love. Know that what is seen in the within can be experienced in the without. And have faith in that as you move forward in the never-ending life that is you as God, you as all creation. And so I know that whatever it is that each one of us has created in the invisible is now manifesting in the visible. For that which guided us in this moment creates in the next. I name this guidance God. and I accept its infinite good in my life and in everyone that is tuned into us today. Each one of their lives is now expanding into the all good that they came here to be. I am thankful. Give thanks, knowing that what you've created in this moment is now manifesting. And just say thank you. Thank you, God.
Thank you.
Thank you, universe.
Thank you, universe.
Thank you. And put your name in there. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Valerie.
And for all these thank yous, we can now release, knowing something magnificent has taken place. That creative power that each one of us get to experience and to use is now manifesting whatever it was we created in this moment. And so, with a deep heart of thanksgiving, I can now let go. I release it into the heavenly power that is universally ours all the time. Simply saying, and so it
And
is.
so it is.
I woke up this morning and I opened up my eyes and I stared out the window. And what to my surprise was a snow-covered hill and the earth standing still for all to see. And I said to myself, what a precious world I live, where each moment is a lifetime and a new life can begin. We have the vision, the light and the life that never ends. I am as you are. We are the universal seed. And all this creation is born out of what we believe. Believe. So hold in your heart all that you desire, what you never wanted, let it burn in the fire, 'cause you have the power to plant any flower and watch it bloom. And I am not who you are. We are the universal seed. And all this creation is born out of what we believe. Believe. And I do believe, yes, I do believe. And I do believe, yes, I do believe. Believe, believe, believe.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
That was
you. Powerful.
that was-
Oh my gosh.
well, we appreciate the contributions that you make, because that was the perfect song for what we were talking about.
Yes. And I didn't plan it. It just happened.
Yeah, that's good.
That's wonderful.
Spontaneous God.
Yes. Thank you both. I was crying actually. That was beautiful.
Oh.
Thank you. And thank you, Greg and Sheila, for putting the symbol up.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Perfect.
yeah. Maybe we can place it someplace
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
Maybe we could talk about it after when we're ready to close.
Yeah. Maybe right
We'll put
before.
it up. We'll put it up.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
After,
perfect. That's
after if you want
wonderful.
it back. Yeah. After the next song or whatever. Okay.
That was just great. I'd sit here with my eyes closed and I opened up and there's the symbol. That was so awesome.
We didn't really mean to put it up at that time. We were going to wait, but
No, it's absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Loved it.
You can talk about it right now if you want.
Go ahead.
yeah.
You want to
I
talk
think
about
that-
it, Greg? What it means to you?
Yeah, it's just a great teaching symbol to remind us about how our word or spirit or thoughts or whatever we use for creation goes into the medium of soul, and how the whole concept works for all creation and comes into form from using your thoughts and using the soul as a medium and seeing our manifestations. I mean, you guys said it so well. I can't say it better.
Mhm.
So, and it's really nice to be able to look at it while we're talking, because that helps put that picture in our mind. So I love that. Thank you so much.
Sure.
Absolutely.
It's the raw basic truth of our teaching
Mm-hmm.
right there.
It is.
Everything else is just frosting on the cake, but this is the cake itself.
Uh-huh.
Well, and I just really think it helps us understand if we're thinking about and concentrating on what we don't want, that's what we're going to manifest. And so it's, what's it called? Stinking thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So we need to clean up our stinking thinking so that we can get to consciously creating the life that we want, because that's what we came here for.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So that's a good way to move into our conscious giving.
Okay.
Whoops.
So this basket is a representation of giving and receiving, the power of this process of changing something in your life. So in this moment, as you think about what you can give, as far as something that serves our ministry, something that serves you, something that serves the world, just a simple gift of giving can change the energy in your life, because you're giving unconditionally. And what that does is that explodes into this vast universe that creates a gift coming back. And that's that circle. No beginning, no end. So tell them how they can give.
So go to our website, cslnorthmetro.org. And right on the front page, there are several ways to give. You can give one time. You can do a little bit over, like every month or so. So there's lots of choices. There's Venmo, and then the Venmo code's up here right now. If you happen to have Venmo on your phone, you can just scan that code and you'll be right there. And otherwise, go to our website, cslnorthmetro.org.
So now I'm going to ask you to point your palms towards your screen, knowing it's like a door that opens when you press out of your imagination and see the creative process taking place. So repeat after me. I take this gift and I give freely,
I take this gift and I give freely,
knowing that this gift is a symbol of my life.
knowing that this gift is a symbol of my life.
It fulfills my desires.
It fulfills my desires.
It goes out and heals folks
It goes out and heals folks.
and comes back manifest as the wonderful gift of giving.
And comes back manifest as the wonderful gift of giving.
For this, I say thank you.
For this, I say thank you.
I let go.
I let go.
I let God.
I let God.
And I let it be.
And I let it be.
And so it is.
And so it is. Yay.
One last song.
Yay.
Well, not last.
For this.
Yeah, for this time. Robin Hackett. we love
Yes.
you.
I just want to share that while you were doing that exercise with us, Michael, what made me cry is that what came up for me is that in the midst of it all, when we're speaking our word, to be in the realization that Spirit loves us, the universe loves us and wants to
Yes.
give whatever
Yes.
we're speaking our word into. And that made me tear up,
Oh.
just to be in that space to know, oh yeah, Spirit wants this for you, or wouldn't
Yes.
have come through you. So
That's right.
that was really beautiful. So
That's a great realization.
That
Thank you for
is.
sharing.
Yes. Thank
Yeah.
you.
yeah. Be the peace you want to see. Then share your peace with everyone you meet. Let it begin. Let it begin. Let it begin with you. Be the joy you want to see. Then share your joy with everyone you meet. Let it begin. Let it begin. Let it begin with you. And be the love you want to see. Then share your love with everyone you meet. Let it begin. Let it begin. Let it begin with you. Let it begin. Oh, let it begin. Let it begin with you. Let it begin. Let it begin. Let it begin. And you.
Whoa.
So it is.
Yeah.
Go
So
ahead.
it is.
What a pleasure.
Whoops.
What a pleasure it is to go through this process of serving the greater
Mhm.
audience, and the contributions that each one of you make is so important. And I'm so thankful for your presence and being part of this Sunday service.
Absolutely.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Namaste.
Namaste. So we're going to try to,
No, I had Zoom up and running, so I'm sure I'm good today. But again, I really apologize for this computer. I guess I'll use my old one from now on. And join us on Zoom, and we can finish our conversation.
Sure. Okay.
I would like to say something before we go on Zoom. And just in case, the rest of the world doesn't go on Zoom with us,
Mhm.
I just want to say, Reverend Michael, that visualization was really powerful for me. I'm going to try to get through this without crying, but sometimes I don't believe that I will receive.
Mhm.
And I got the message that I will.
Yeah. Awesome. That's what this is all about.
It is. It is. It is. It's not about what we say or anything. It's about when we do something that allows you to get it, then that's it. That's absolutely it.
Thank you so much.
I love you guys so much.
Absolutely. Ditto.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ernestine,
So,
I have to say this to you. Anything is possible. Everything is possible. If you just believe. If you just believe. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Just pray and believe and receive.
oh,
Thank you.
That's beautiful.
I had to say it for myself too.
Yeah.
Love you
You're
guys.
making me cry.
yeah. That's not an easy
And that's a
thing.
good thing.
It's not an easy thing to
It's
do.
not an easy
She's not a,
I am not.
she's not a crier.
Well, I'm glad I could make you cry then.
Yeah. So I grew up with, if you don't quit doing that, I'll give you something to cry about. And so it's like, you're not
Wow.
going to make me cry.
That's
So,
not fair.
well, we all have what we have. And getting to the place where I am open enough to actually allow my emotions to come out is like a big thing for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you all.
Yeah.
You've come a long way.
Dr. Ernestine, what you said, what you read in the reading is that God is love. So if we really, like you said, like the reading says, we kind of just say it, but God is love, then of course there's going to be receiving of it. That you're surrounded by that love. God is love.
Mhm.
God is love. God's not going, oh, well, Dr. Ernestine's not going to get what she wants, but this person.
The rest of you are.
Well, I was dreaming really big, just so that you all know you were all included.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So I would just like to say this book by George Bendel, I actually got it at the Science of Mind archives. And so if it's something that you're interested in, George Bendel's estate gave all of his books to the Science of Mind archives. So I think that's like the only place you can get them is because they have them. So we were reading this book, was it just yesterday?
Yeah.
And laughing because the things he says are so true, but he's got such a humorous way of saying it. It's just really great. And he also, just so you know, George Bendel is the person who lived with Ernest Holmes at the end of his life after Hazel.
Oh,
So so we don't know his name, but he's really kind of significant.
I can't see his last name.
Bendall.
Bendall. Okay.
Yeah. So, and you can get it on at scienceofmindarchives.com.
Yeah.
Cool.
When he said that line about undying love, we couldn't stop laughing.
That was perfect.
I'm not much help if I'm dead.
Right.
We'll let some sign out and go to Zoom.
All righty.
I'll see you guys next
All
month.
right. Thank you.
Love you
Robin.
Oh, Robin, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Each
What a
song.
special day, even with my computer challenge.
Oh,
Obviously,
yeah.
the computer's not ever going to work for this. So, but I think my old one does. So I'll get it back out. So, all right, we'll see you on Zoom.
See you
All right.
soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's a cool video.
What I'm going to.